All right, this week there's like 5 ideas that I want you to kind of move through and master. All right, so the first is how do we write an introduction paragraph? All right, throughout the course with the paragraph exercises, we focused on that body paragraph, which is that middle paragraph that goes in the paper, but we haven't talked about that first paragraph in the essay, which is what your introduction paragraph is. So you're going to find a document on MU Learn that covers how to do that first paragraph. And you're also going to find a document that covers how to do a conclusion paragraph, which is the last paragraph of the paper. So that's the second thing I want you to learn this week. And once you've read those 2 documents, do the quiz on MU Learn over them. And as soon as you've done the quiz, then take some time this week to write that first paragraph of your paper and the last paragraph of your paper if you feel inclined with that last one there. All right, this will give you a good start for what you'll be doing next week and just a good start for your paper. Now, the third thing I want to cover is that last week I did say I would be giving you feedback on your essay outlines. So if you're watching this video early in the week, give me a few days to get through those essays and give you some feedback. But that is something I want you to view, and I give you a video on how to view the outline feedback that I give you. I'll give you a thumbs up saying, hey, all this evidence looks great. Or I may say, reconsider this piece of evidence here in your paper. Maybe this section in Duckworth would be better for you to use than what you have. So that could just be an example of the type of feedback I give you. All right, fourth is there is an instructional video on this class session page that covers how to take an outline and turn it into an essay. And I do want to explain that because if you're not used to using outlines, you're not going to take full advantage of how to do that, or it might be a little weird moving from an outline to an essay. A lot of times in high school, I know students just sort of sit down and they just write their paper. Whatever comes out is kind of the paper, and they don't always think through or plan out what they're going to say very much. But in college, you really do need to develop the habit of thinking through what you're going to write before you write it. And that's a better way to utilize your time. And often you produce stronger essays when you do that. In college, a lot of the essays are going to involve research and be a bit more complex than what you had in high school. So, outlining is a great tool and resource to develop to help you with those essays. And I think this is a skill that will help you with English 120 and English 220, and then even in your classes in your major beyond, like in the 300 level and above. All right, then the fifth thing that I want you to learn is basically citations. So this is our last citation section of this course. You're going to go on MU Learn and view the document that's called How to Cite a Video and How to Identify Plagiarism. The video obviously is to help you know how to cite the video that you're going to be using in your grit essay for next week. And then how to identify plagiarism. That's basically when you leave out citations or don't include them properly in your paper. And that's a good skill to know moving forward in college because you don't want to accidentally be accused of cheating or plagiarism. So that's why I've included a few tips for you there. All right, everything we're doing this week is really just building off of and helping you continue working on your grit essay, which you will be finishing up next week. So if there's any questions, you know how to get in touch with me.